Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Sesidaram Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vanninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayan Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayan Chavaradam Vande Sivam Shankaram. Friends, yoga deals more with the attitude than with the activity. Every individual is always engaged in some action or another. Activity is action. Action in Sanskrit is karma. Individually, collectively, universally, at the micro level, at the macro level, there is activity incessantly taking place. Not for a fraction of a second is anything idle. Nowhere do you find anything stagnant. The change may be slow. The change may be sudden. The movement may be gradual. The movement may be very quick, but there is nothing not moving. Everything is moving. And movement is change. Change is activity. Activity is action. Action is karma. The body is engaged in activities. Blood circulation is an activity. Breathing is an activity. Heartbeat is an activity. Sitting, standing, speaking, sleeping, all are activities. Dying too is an activity. Even the dead body is not the same. It undergoes change. It bloats. It begins to smell foul. It creates germs. Even the dead body is not dull. It also is engaged in action. The one inference therefore is there is action everywhere at all times. Body is engaged in activities. To modify the activity, to be engaged in activity, to be doing the work is karma and the doer is karmi. What is it that makes a person karma yogi? It is the modification of the attitude behind activity. Attitudes can be modified. They can be purified. They can be ennobled. They can be divinized. They can be changed. Depending upon the attitude, our activities become noble or ignoble. Depending on our attitude, our actions become loving or hateful. The most important factor while dealing with karma yoga is not karma or action, it is the attitude behind the action. Always there are actions. No action is good. No action is bad. Every action is a combination of good and evil. Marriage is good. Marriage is bad. To a young boy who has fallen in love with a girl, who is aspiring to marry her, who is longing to marry her, marriage is something splendid, wonderful, most coveted. A man like me at the age of 80, ask me, is it good, sir? The greatest crime I committed in my life is to have got married. Divorce is good, bad. Killing is good, killing is bad. On the battlefield, when the enemy is coming, if you are kind, considerate, compassionate, you are an idiot. Shoot him, kill him, and you will get Bharata Ratna for killing a man on the battlefield. The same action, killing in the social life, you will be behind bars. Actions are a combination of good and evil. Killing is good, killing is bad. Living is good, living is bad. Dying is good, dying is bad. No action is totally good, totally bad. Every action depends upon the attitude behind. If you take every action as a ring, it may be a golden ring if your attitude is favorable. It may be an iron ring if the attitude is not favorable. It may be a barbed wire ring, prickly, painful, if the attitude is painful. There can be any types of rings depending upon the various attitudes. If the favorable attitude is a gold ring, if the unfavorable attitude is an iron ring, and the painful attitude is a prickly ring, it is a continuous chain of rings. Each ring produces another ring. Action produces reaction. Cause and effect. The boy sees the girl, action. Falls in love with her, reaction. Writes a beautiful poetic love letter, reaction of the reaction. Folds it, keeps it in a beautiful envelope, finds the most appropriate time in the library when she is sitting or standing in between the shelves. He removes the book, looks at her, passes the envelope to her, reaction. She receives it, frowns at him, takes the chapel, gives a blow, a reaction. And its reaction, thank you very much, you have used the right chapel, that means still you have respect for me. Action, reaction, reaction, reaction. Each action is a combination of good and evil. Each reaction is also a combination of good and evil. We, human beings, are caught in this long chain of actions, reactions, actions, reactions. And these actions are a combination of good and evil. And what is it that makes good or bad, fair or foul, favorable or unfavorable, success or failure? It is the attitude behind. And how is this attitude decided? Attitudes spring up in the mind. Body is engaged in the activities. The attitudes originate in the mind. Mind works with three inner things. Number one, it works with the heart. When the mind works with the heart, heart is a place of feelings. And the feelings have their influence on the mind. If the feeling is love, it is a loving attitude. If the feeling is hatred, it is a hateful attitude. If the feeling is possessive, it is a possessive attitude. The feelings are present in the heart. Mind, to have its attitude, first works with the heart. Heart is full of feelings, and among all the feelings, the most prominent, the most essential, the most fundamental, unavoidable, inevitable, intrinsic, innate is love. If that love alone is present, the attitude is a loving attitude. And that loving attitude comes into your action, and your activities will be loving activities. This mind works with intelligence, works with intellect. Intellect is another component in our head. Physiologically, you may call it a brain. It has the ability to discriminate. It has the functioning of intelligent approach. That intelligence has its influence, and then the mind has the attitude of approval. Yes, you do it intelligently. When you write the love letter, try to write it cautiously, carefully, politically, diplomatically, so that you are not caught in any danger. You be very cautious. Let your words be so arranged that they can be interpreted in any way. Attitude is governed, controlled, modified by the intelligence which is cautious, which is careful, which is truthful, which is of fine judgment, and that is your knowledge. Your attitudes are truthful, right, diplomatic, and then be firm. There is a willpower. When you love firmly. When you want to serve with strength of mind. When you want to appear for the examination, be determined to pass. If you want to fail in the examination, for that also be determined. For everything, determination. Determination is willpower hidden in our head. Every individual is born with willpower, determination, firmness, strength. The child has the determination to turn to a side. The child has the willpower to sit up. The child has the willpower to stand up. Child has the willpower to walk. Hundreds of times the baby may fall. Still, it has the perseverance to continue to walk. That is determination. Hundreds of times the girl may say no. Thousands of times he continues to write the love letter. In love, to be successful, it is determination. In the examination, to be successful, it is determination. To be a patriot, it is a determination. What is the quality of determination in the heart of Mahatma Gandhi? How many threats, how many temptations, still he is firm. In the Mahabharata, Bhishma is firm, he is determined, he is strong. There were temptations, there were threats. He did not yield, he did not submit. A girl comes to the camp, YIC, she is fat, 100 kilos. Her husband says, come back as 50 kilos. Now 50 kilos in 30 days she has to reduce, very firm, very much determined. However much the temptation is there in the dining hall, she won't take the second idli. Determination. I must be less. Love for the husband, determination of the desire, intelligent approach. So the mind, before forming its attitude, is governed by three factors. One is the willpower, determination. Second is the intelligence, discrimination. The third is the feeling, prema, love. What we do with love. What we do with intelligence. If we do it with intelligence, it is jnana yoga. If we do it with determination, it is Raja Yoga. If we do it with love, it is Bhakti Yoga. And we do it all for the sake of father, mother, brother, sister, God, country, nation, job, and that is your Arpana Bhava. All the 5 yogas cannot be seen physically, only one yoga can be seen, and that is Karma Yoga. Love cannot be seen. Loving words can be heard. Love cannot be seen. Loving actions can be seen. Determination cannot be seen. Determined activity can be seen. Mahatma Gandhi was in South Africa. He was burning the GO of the British, government orders of the British. He brought those papers. He was burning them. The British police were available and they were hitting on the fingers. The more the blows, the more firm he was to burn the papers of the British. Determination. Amidst the fires, you are determined to do your tapas to see. Dhruva means determination. Dhruva, the small boy, was insulted, humiliated by his stepmother. And the mother told, Anyatha sharanam nasti tvameva sharanam mama. You go to Lord Narayan, he comes to your rescue. Narada Maharshi appeared, gave him the Narayana Nama mantra, and he stood on a single foot, did tapasya with all determination. That tapasya can be seen. Goddess Parvati went to Mount Kailas, looked at Lord Shiva. She was fascinated by his physical charms. He wanted to marry him. She wanted to be his spouse. That lady was spurned. Manmatha was reduced to ashes. Vasanta was burned. And Parvati thought, to win the heart of Shiva, this is not the way. From Mount Kailas, she came to Kanyakumari, chose that single rock, Sri Pada Parvatam or Peetham, and on a single foot, in the clothes of saffron color, she stood, did tapasya, and the same Lord Shiva was wonderstruck by the determination of the lady. He came all the way from Mount Kailas begging to marry her. It is your determination that shakes the world. It is your willpower that is capable of commanding everybody. Ultimately, it is the king, Raja, that determination decides your attitude. Come what may, I shall not shake. Like a firm mountain, we remain stubborn, strong, sturdy, and that is the attitude governing the action. And then we do it with all love. What is the easiest thing? Work done willingly. Work done with love, loving action. When the child passes urine on the chest, when the child is in the toilet, mother does not find it ugly, mother does not find it dirty, mother does not find it to be a nuisance. With a smile, with love, attends the baby, cleans. That is the love that makes the work light, delightful, enjoyable. And this component is bhakti. The mind, before forming the attitude, has the influence of the heart to decide its loving nature. And finally, however much the baby weeps for ice cream, mother won't buy the ice cream because the baby is suffering from cough and cold. Doctor has advised, don't give ice cream. She is determined to serve the baby. She is loving to serve the baby. She is intelligent enough not to give the ice cream. So the action of service, the activity of seva is governed by the attitude. Therefore Krishna says, in Karma Yoga, nahi kaschit kshanam apichaputishyatya karma krit. My dear Arjun, at every level you are engaged in action. Actions by themselves are neither good nor bad. It is your attitude that gives them a color. And every action produces a reaction. Each is a ring, another is a ring. In this long chain of rings, actions and reactions and actions and reactions, you are caught. You are in the prison house. The prison house may be built of marble. The prison house may be built of a stone, a rugged stone. Whether it is a stony structure, a marble structure, prison is a prison. You don't have freedom, you cannot live in it. Now, you have to be released. You have to be relieved. You have to be freed. And you have to enjoy your place. You have to be intelligently taking the activities into consideration. And you should be strong in doing that. This attitude of giving, changing, ennobling, purifying, divinizing your activity is called Karma Yoga. Determination cannot be seen, determined activity can be seen. Love cannot be seen, loving activity can be seen. Intelligence cannot be seen, intelligent action can be seen. Therefore, Karma Yoga is a combination of all the other yogas. To be a successful Karma Yogi, you must be intelligent, you must be loving, you must be determined, and you must be offering everything at the disposal of the Almighty. You give it to the Almighty. Arpanam. It's not for my sake, it is for my country. Some 60 years ago, I was in the university. I looked at a girl. She was very beautiful then. I loved her. Wrote a love letter. She responded. Slowly, I talked, I looked, and I got married. Afterwards, I became a lecturer. My salary was 300 rupees. I was a traveler then, I am a traveler now. When I book the ticket by bus, by train, by aircraft, I buy only one ticket. Now that I have loved her, now that I have married her, now that she is my wife, my salary is same 300 rupees. I buy 2 tickets. Sacrifice. Yaga. My hard-earned money. My shirt costs 100 rupees. My dhoti costs 100 rupees. Only 200 rupees for my clothing. She buys the saree for 5,000 rupees. I sacrifice. I love her. Doesn't matter. I buy 2 tickets before, after marriage, and then the booking clerk asks, which seat would you like to have, sir? Window, so that I can look, enjoy the sky, see the scenes, etc. I buy 2 tickets. I got window seat. As we enter the bus or aircraft or train, she takes my window seat. I lose my money. I lose my freedom. I lose my enjoyment. Why? I love her. To love is to serve. To serve is to sacrifice. Whom you love, when you love, where you love, how you love, what you love, the language of love, the expression of love, the intensity of love may change, but love is never opposite. When the love is for the country, it's patriotism. When the love is for God, it is devotion. When that devotion is translated into action, it is worship. Let us be patriots with service. Let us be the devotees with service. Therefore, Swami Vivekananda comes out with the formula: to love is to serve is to sacrifice. Love is prema, service is seva, sacrifice is tyaga. Prema, seva, tyaga are in a chain. Having come to Prashanti, let us understand the comprehensive yoga. Let us have all our activities governed by the attitude. Intelligent attitude, determined attitude, loving attitude, serving attitude. When the attitude is translated into action, it is called Karma Yoga. Let us go back as sincere, loving, determined, intelligent Karma Yogis for the benefit of the society, for the benefit of the country, for the benefit of the family, for the benefit of everybody. Sri Krishna Paramatma is a yogi from all dimensions. Yogishwara Sri Krishna. Let's meditate on it.